And hello everybody. Today I'll be bringing you something that I have been wanting to bring for a while. As you can see, I've got DayZ. Now this isn't a new game, it's technically not even a game yet. It is a mod off of the Arma 2 engine, if you will, and I don't see no zombies. But it is something that I have wanted to play for a long time, and I only recently bought it. I actually bought the Arma 2 Combined Operations off of Amazon for, I think the total outcome was $8.06. I'm like, I can't pass that up. Can't pass it up, that's too good. Yeah, I spawned in near this bar, so there's not going to be anything here. As you can see, I already have a gun, a Lee Enfield, I've got a Makarov, I've got a, whatever that 20-foot backpack is, and I'm low on blood now. That being said, it's safe to go, well, have you played before? I have. To get used to the controls, like V is this thing, and that's a weird button. Amongst some other stuff, my total accumulated playtime is about an hour and 30 minutes total, so I can honestly say I'm not anything, not what you would call good at the game. I'm generally running it on a lower res. What the? Is that a zombie? Man, what is this nonsense? Let me just run into this house. I don't know how he saw me. Let's just, I think I can shoot him in the head. Damn it. I don't have any more bullets. I don't see anything here, so what we're going to do is we're going to just get up and run in a direction that I know I will be remotely safe at doing. As I was saying though, I've been wanting to record this for a while, but I have been waiting for a friend of mine to play with me, and she hasn't, so I decided, fuck it, oh, this is water. I'm going to do it without her. Mainly just because I've been putting off playing, so I'm, what do you want to call, who sees me? What the fuck, get off me! I'm gonna actually turn my sounds down a little bit once I get further up this path here. So yeah, I've got some playtime, I've got some inventory, I've got some food and whatnot, but whoa, we're making our way up to the Northwest Airfield. I figured that would be a nice way for me to start my first recording. The horribles at the Northwest Airfield. And we'll see how... What are you doing? It's gonna see me. And I can't have sounds turned down too far because I genuinely want to be able to hear the zombies around me with their footsteps and their horrible ganglings and whatnot. I don't believe that's a town with a supermarket, grocery store in it, so I don't think there's much there for me to... God, this guy won't give the fuck up. I'm gonna run into the woods. Seems to be a barn. Or something right there, although I do not know if that is one that I can loot. Now I know how zombies drop off. Another good thing about my recording this now is we just received the 1.7.7 update to DayZ, which has done a lot. It has, one main thing it has done though is it has made the zombies significantly more dangerous than they were, which I'm completely okay with. But it's added a whole bunch of nice other things, such as more lootable objects. Things like the map now have a proper world model, amongst other fantastic things that... God, that guy is not giving up. I'm gonna have to shoot him. Oh. Right. We're not gonna linger here on the off chance that somehow attracts zombies. Let's take a look at my map real quick. Yeah, I don't think Sosnova has anything, but I know Vibor and Pustoshka, or whatever the hell you want to say those as, is something... Hey, what the fuck? Really? Whatever, let's just keep running. Eventually he'll drop off. I just don't know how loud this sounds. The sounds to... Yeah, are, because I haven't done mock recordings. Either way, we'll see after this episode. I'm looking forward to this, and I'm in the process of just trying to gather some gear. Hopefully I will be able to... Nope, can't go in there. Find some things that are of use, of value, if you will. Shit. We're actually not going to do anything with that. We're just going to keep going. I believe... Ooh. Okay, you need to... What the hell? I need to get off my balls. The thing I want to find the most are night vision goggles, because I want to actually play at night and kill a bunch of assholes. I know it's not a good thing to admit to when it comes to DayZ, wanting to start your DayZ career off with killing everybody, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I desperately want to do it. And I know as the night vision goggles, I believe, can only spawn in the barracks. It means I have essentially 4 areas that I can check. Oh man, I'm just dragging everything. God damn it. And I know all the base mechanics and all how the running upright drains more food and makes things notice you. I get that, but once again, you can outrun them. They can't even hit you if you're moving anyways. Technically I could walk, because I have to stop. But either way, I am super hype inside right now because I desperately wanted DayZ when it was first mentioned. I was like, holy shit, you give me a full, well, for all intents and purposes, a full sandbox game. No outcome, no goal, just survive, just live. Hell, it's been out for a few months, I think now, and the life expectancy is still a little over an hour. No, a little over, yeah, a little over an hour. Which, it's like that's just about 120-something minutes, I believe. So it's not too good. And I'm really okay with that. It's pretty active still. There's still a lot of people playing and whatnot. But, man, they are not dropping off. Partially because I can't break line of sight, as there's nothing there to break line of sight with it. I'm probably far enough out that I can just shoot that guy. Fuck it. Okay. The Lee Enfield, I know, is a good weapon in terms of zombie killing. It does about however much damage it does. Alright, let's take a look at where we are. Pustoshka is where we're going, but I want to make sure nothing is chasing after me. I'm deliberately running around with a empty Makarov so that I do not accidentally fire it, because that is annoying. I do not have Mishka, so I actually want to go down that way. I do not have my second monitor on during this. I don't need it. I know the general direction of where I'm going, and obviously I have a map. I gathered that when I played with my friend for that hour or so. Yeah. Alright, okay. Let's see here. We don't need to drink or eat yet. The rain isn't really lowering my heat too much. I've got blood... What the hell? As you can see, I have a bunch of random shit, but... Okay. So I actually still want to go this way. Let me... What the hell? Stop running. Let me turn down audio options.
Cannot fire.
That scared the hell... That scared the hell out of me, editing those sounds. Alright. Come on, run. There we go. Figured we'd stop off at the grocery store and get some food, eat what's on the ground. That's a generally that's an easy way of traveling from point A to B. Now, as I play DayZ, and I plan to bring more of this to you guys, if anything at all, for myself, because I enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. But generally, I guess, it is easier when traveling long distances as opposed to trying to stock up on supplies to get a few and use them as backup supplies. But I know Pustoshka and Vybor both have grocery stores. So as I'm trying to go to the northwest airfield, which is here, just north of Vybor, it means I can stop off in both of those towns on the way up there and get any food and drink that are in there, you know, avoid bandits if they're there, and just eat as much as I can. You can see I'm at half blood down there. I'm pretty fucked. My saturation has dropped a bunch, but there's nothing I can do until I either find a player to give me a blood transfusion or just eat. And I haven't seen any cows or anything, any rabbits. Actually, let's see. Do I have a hatchet? I don't have a hatchet, which means I couldn't even cook if I wanted to. Usually I carry a hatchet, but for some reason I opted out of doing so. I've also been on the hunt for a bike. I want a bike. It makes traveling from location to location much easier. Alright, there we go. We don't have rain. That rain is pretty loud. It also means now it won't be making me cold, which is another good thing. Now, I've come across AKMs a bunch. I've also come across Winchesters. None of the fancier guns. I think the fanciest thing I came across was the M16, which I gave to my friend. And I believe some people would ask me why the Lee Enfield. Well, I have a simple philosophy. The Lee Enfield is a pretty common gun. It's a pretty good gun for all starters. It's got great accuracy as long as you're firing within, I think it is 600 M range. It's got long range. While it does take, I think, 3 full seconds to shoot each bullet, it means that you don't have to worry about too much about long-range stuff. Although, it is completely useless if you're sneaking through buildings and somebody has an AKM or AK-74 or any of the assault rifles, because they'll shoot you before you can even fire 2 shots, which is one of the things I was like, But that way, I wouldn't grow too attached to my gear. Because, well, you're gonna die. You are going to die in DayZ, especially if you play it for prolonged periods of time. If you do 30-minute segments, you might be fine. Alright, let's see what we've got. But any more than that, and you're risking serious damage like a broken limb. And I believe this new update gave churches their own proper loot table. Once again, I don't have exterior maps open, so I can't check that, but the easiest thing to do is just to go in the church. I believe that is the general store right there, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. Is that a cow? No. Alright. One thing I would like to do is find a hatchet so that I can go in woods and not have to worry about food. Run into a rabbit, which I believe fills... Actually, I think they changed it for... Ooh. Update 177, so... No! I'm still going... I'm just going to let him do what he's doing, and I'm going to run into that church. I don't see any other zombies. I can get in... I hear another one being aggro, but... I believe I can do fine in the church. Alrighty. Because I can drop line of sight. At least I think churches got their own loot table, but I'm not seeing, like... I'm just gonna look... Why'd I stand up? Oh, because because there we go. Let's see if he'll drop. He probably won't, but and this isn't the secret world, so there's no wards on this that will make it God damn it. Whatever. This church doesn't have shit in it, which is problematic. I wonder if we can just shut him. Just shut him in there. Try to sneak around. Gotta be careful there. There's a hopper. There's a grocery store. Whoa, lag. I will defend that. Every time that happens, that is because one of two situations and two situations only. A, zombie spawn. It's a common thing, but I don't believe it was that. That lag, I'm pretty used to happening when it is a player connecting to this server. Not so much when they're dropping from the server, but I notice that a significant amount more when somebody is legit connecting. Okay, yeah, see, shutting that door made that zomble drop its aggro. And I don't want to do anything which requires me fire my infield in the town, because that'll just aggro everything here, and I'd rather not have that when I'm trying to loot a general store. And hopefully I don't get spotted by a bandit. But crawling around is a significant way of avoiding. I mean, you have two options when you're in a town and you're trying to avoid players. Like, legit avoid players seeing you. You can. Fucking computer. Apparently my computer wants to update. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. As I was saying, you can crawl like I am now, which will make you look like a crawler, but any incredibly perceptive bandit or player that is out to hunt other players will see you. But on the fly, you'll just look like a crawler. On the flip side of that, you could just run through fast-like and hope that that works. Let's close this door. I believe I'm okay to sneak around in here. Man, I am not seeing any loot. I don't at all like this. At all. Why is there no loot? Okay. A lot of legitimate players still fall victim to CD key theft. Okay, why isn't there any loot? This is unappealing. There's nothing. Not a thing. How? How is there not a thing? What the shit? Okay, alright. Let's run up into the wild over there and hopefully I can get us far enough away from that store. Usually there should have been some shit in there, which either means the specific server I chose to play on is, I don't know, borked, or, because there wasn't anything in the church either, even junk, and that is not normal. I I'm actually just going to call it right here until I get back onto another server. So give me 1 sec, guys.